is a fountain within a kingdom, ever flowing down to satisfy our hearts.
I live in New York City in an apartment the size of this podium. My favorite foods are bacon and avocados with and on everything. And I love to think about what it means to abide in Jesus. And one of the most wonderful things about the Christian life is this idea that we get to abide in God. Pretty soon after I was born, my parents knew that there was something wrong with my eyes. But as a young kid, I had enough eyesight to learn my colors, and I also learned to love the faces of my favorite people. When I turned 3, my eye doctor said that we should do a surgery that would stabilize what vision I had. So I went in for surgery, seeing all the things and the people and the colors I loved, and I came out of surgery seeing nothing. There was no hope of it coming back. But after a few weeks, I went back out to ride my bike and climb trees, and you guys, our poor neighbors, they were so freaked out. I began to realize that the biggest challenge I'd face in life was not my blindness, but other people's fear of it.
Praise the Lord, oh my soul.
And I remember very clearly a season in middle school. A lot of times I had to sit with the popular girls who were also the mean girls. And they would steal my lunch. And they would talk about me like I wasn't there. And they would hold up their fingers in front of my face and just demand that I tell them how many. And I just kind of thought life couldn't get worse. And then one afternoon, after a super terrible day of lunch stealing and name calling, I went home totally just ready to hide in a hole and never go back to school. And my mom asked what had happened, because, you know, moms have a sixth sense, but I was in middle school, so I didn't tell her. But I'll never forget what she said. She said, "Ginny, you know Jesus is always your best friend, but there are gonna be some days when he's your only friend. But you can tell him everything, because remember, he walked through the worst darkness for you." I knew that was true, but I didn't really get it. I mean, how could I learn to trust Jesus with everything? And how could this idea that he faced the darkness of death for me actually move me?
Oh my soul, for the love we have yet to know.
To paraphrase one of my favorite pastors, Tim Keller, in all other world religions, you fix yourself up to go find God. You have to be good enough first. But only in Christianity, God comes to find you. Not just to find you, but to connect his heart to yours until that moment you see him with your very own eyes. Abiding is the way our hearts stay connected to him from now until that moment.